Google AI updates are insane. What if I told you Google just dropped AI features that are going to change everything you do online? I'm talking about AI that thinks like you, works like you, and saves you hours every single day. Today, I'm showing you the exact updates that are about to blow your mind. And the craziest part, some of this stuff is free. Let's go. So here's the thing. Google just dropped a bunch of new AI features that honestly, most people have no idea about. But if you're using the internet making content, running a business, or just trying to get stuff done faster, you need to know about these. Let me break down exactly what's happening and why this matters to you. First up, we've got something called AI mode. Now, this is huge because Google is essentially giving you an AI assistant that lives right inside your search. Think about it like this. You go to Google to search for something, right? You type in a question. Normally, you get a bunch of links and results, and you have to click through and figure out what you need. And today we're talking about Google AI updates that are absolutely insane. But with AI mode, Google is changing the game. You search for something, and instead of just links, you get an actual conversation. You can ask follow-up questions. You can get clarification. You can dig deeper into topics without having to bounce around to different websites. It's like having a personal researcher working for you. Here's why this matters. Most people waste hours every day searching for answers. They search, they click, they read, they go back, they search again. It's exhausting. With AI mode, all of that changes. You get answers faster. You understand things better. You can actually have a conversation with the search engine instead of just feeding it keywords. And the craziest part, this is built into Google search. So if you're already using Google, you're already close to this. It's not some complicated new tool you have to learn. It just works. Now, let's talk about Gemini 2.5 Pro, because this one is where things get really interesting. Google's AI model is getting smarter, like significantly smarter. Gemini 2.5 Pro is the new version, and it's designed to understand context better, write better content, solve problems faster, and basically do more complex tasks that used to require a human brain to figure out. Here's what this means in real terms. If you're using AI to create content, write emails, analyze data, brainstorm ideas, or anything like that, Gemini 2.5 Pro is going to do it better and faster. We're talking about a noticeable jump in quality. But here's the open loop I want to throw at you. What happens when AI gets so good at understanding context that it can predict what you actually need before you ask for it? Because that's where we're heading. And I'll show you exactly how that's going to change things in just a second. The third thing you need to know about is AI agents. And honestly, this is the update that's going to change how people work forever. So AI agents are basically AI systems that can do complex tasks on their own. Not just answer questions, not just write content, but actually execute multi-step tasks. Think about your workflow. You've got 10 different things you do every single day. You're probably spending hours on repetitive stuff. Artificial intelligence agents can automate that. They can handle email. They can manage your calendar. They can research information. They can make decisions. They can follow up on tasks. They can basically do the stuff that wastes your time every single day. Google is building these agents right into their ecosystem. So you're going to have access to powerful automation without needing to be a tech expert or code anything. Here's why this is insane. Right now, most business owners and creators waste 20 to 30 hours a week on stuff that doesn't actually move the needle. Administrative work, follow-ups, research, repetitive tasks. What if you could cut that down by 50%? What would you do with that time? That's what AI agents are offering. And Google just made them way more accessible. Now, let me tell you about something that's really going to blow your mind. Google is integrating all of this into the tools you're already using. So if you're using Gmail, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Calendar, all of that, the AI is just going to be built in. You're not switching platforms. You're not learning new software. You're just using what you already know, but with AI superpowers. This is huge because adoption is going to be lightning fast. People don't like change. But if you don't have to change your workflow and you just get better results, you're going to use it immediately. Before I show you what this means for your business, I need to tell you about something that's going to help you actually implement all of this stuff. If you're serious about using these Google AI updates to grow your business and make more money, you need to be in the right community with the right people who are already ahead of the curve. That's exactly what the AI Profit Boardroom is for, is where we're teaching people how to use these exact tools, these exact AI updates, and integrate them into their business to get more customers, make more money, and save hundreds or thousands of dollars on automation. Inside, you're getting access to people who are actually doing this, people who are experimenting with Gemini AI mode, AI agents, and figuring out what works and what doesn't. You get case studies, you get real examples of how businesses are using this stuff to grow. You also get training on how to implement this without hiring expensive developers or consultants. You're learning from people who have already figured it out. The link is below. Go join the AI Profit Boardroom right now. This is where you scale faster. Now, let me show you what this means for your business. Let me tell you what this means for your business or whatever you're doing. If you're a content creator, AI Mode and Gemini are going to help you research faster, write better, and understand what your audience actually wants. If you're in sales, AI agents can qualify leads, follow up on opportunities, and track deal progress automatically. If you're just trying to manage your life and stay organized, these tools are going to save you hours every single week. But here's what most people miss about this stuff. The real value isn't in the individual features, it's in how they work together. You've got search with AI Mode, you've got a smarter AI model with Gemini 2.5 Pro, you've got automation with AI agents, and you've got integration with all your existing tools. Put those together and you've got a system that basically thinks the way you think and works the way you work. Now, let me be real with you about something. A lot of people hear about this stuff and they think, oh, cool, AI is getting better, but it doesn't change anything for me. That's the wrong way to think about it. Every single update, every time AI gets smarter, every time it gets more integrated into the tools you use, your competitive advantage, if you're not using it, gets smaller. If you're a business owner and your competitor is using AI agents to handle customer follow-ups while you're doing it manually, guess who wins? They do. They're faster, they're more responsive, they're going to outpace you. If you're a creator and your competitor is using AI Mode and Gemini 2.5 Pro to research and write content faster, while you're doing it the old way, guess who's putting out more content? They are. Guess who's reaching more people? They are. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it because it's true and you need to know. The gap between people who are using these tools and people who aren't is growing every single month. And the crazy part is that most of this stuff is either free or incredibly cheap to access. So the barrier to entry isn't cost. It's just knowledge and willingness to try something new. Now, here's something that connects back to what I mentioned earlier about AI agents predicting what you need. Google is collecting a ton of data about how people use these tools, their learning patterns, and every single update they release is going to be smarter about understanding what you actually need versus what you're asking for. This means that over time, these AI tools are going to be less about you telling them what to do and more about them understanding what you need and doing it proactively. That's the direction we're heading. And if you think that's crazy, just wait, because it's only going to get more wild from here. Let me give you a practical example of how this plays out in real life. Let's say you're running a business, you get an email from a customer with a problem. Right now, you read it, you think about the solution, you type out a response, you send it. That's your workflow. With AI agents and Gemini 2.5 Pro, here's what happens. The email comes in, the AI agent reads it, it understands the problem based on the context of your previous customer interactions, your business processes, and the customer's history with you. It drafts a response that sounds like you. It flags if it's a serious issue that needs your personal attention. It sends the response. It follows up if needed, and it logs everything in your system. You're not doing any of that work. You're just reviewing things that are already handled. That's the future. And it's happening now. Now, I want to make sure you understand something important here. These tools are getting smarter, but they're not replacing human judgment. They're replacing human grunt work. They're removing the stuff that wastes your time so you can focus on the decisions and the relationships that actually matter. Let me tell you about something else that's going to help you make money with AI right now. We've got the AI Money Lab. This is a free resource with over 50 AI tools and 200 plus ChatGPT SEO prompts that you can use immediately to start making money with AI. Inside, you'll learn how to make money with AI agents. You'll get access to over 1,000 free NAN workflows that automate entire business processes. You'll get 200 plus proven ChatGPT prompts for SEO and content creation. You'll also get a full blueprint to generate thousands of leads for free using AI.